The Curse of Strahd is a game played by adults and recorded for an adult audience. Sometimes we use adult language and explore adult topics. Consider yourself warned.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Dave, your humble dungeon master, and we're going back into the Amber Temple. I'm super scared. Not for myself, of course. I think I'll be fine, but I'm scared for these people. Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm lucky to be joined by my friends here for another episode of Curse of Strahd, and like I mentioned, we have entered the Amber Temple, and we are well into this campaign, and things are starting to get interesting. So before we get started, I want everybody to go ahead and introduce themselves. Why don't you start, Andy?
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Andy. I'm playing Corben Brindel. He's an 8th level Oath of Vengeance Paladin. And yeah, just excited to get back into the Amber Temple.
I think they should make Oath of Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Vegetable paladins. That'd be cool. Just hardcore vegetarians. All right. Thanks, Andy. Shannon, hi.
Hi, I am playing Mara Brightwood, a level 8 light domain cleric, and yeah, she's scared. She's scared for the Amber Temple, but she's got her spells ready to go.
Nice.
Lots of fire.
There you go. And we also have Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben. I play Bjorn Ironhide. He is a 7th level dwarf barbarian, and he's eager for some blood fight today. So let's get some action going on.
Let's get into it, huh? All right. Well, before we jump back into the action, let's do a quick recap. Let's see here. In our last session, you guys delved into an icy cavern where you had sought refuge from a blizzard that was raging atop Mount Gekis. You moved deeper into the cave. There were slain bodies all over the place, skeletonized corpses frozen in the passage walls. Specters rose up, which you quickly dispatched. You went deeper into the ice-covered corridor. You fought a winter wolf and this strange wolf-like creature that had this like weird scorpion tail stinger, known in the monster manual as a Shisuva. I don't know if you've ever run into those before. Luckily for Bjorn, who was leading the charge into the Shisuva lair, the stinger of this creature missed him. I don't think it hit anybody, which was great for the party. Pressing your attack, Corben came in, smiting the winter wolf. Mara came up with massive volleys of scorching rays. You finished off the Shisuva, entered the den to investigate. You found a locked chest, and Bjorn smashed it with his greatsword, inside finding some loot, including a strange amber-colored crystal shard. He tossed the shard to Mara, and she and Corben took a look at it. Corben sat down to do a ritual detect magic on the shard, while Bjorn decided to test the Shisuva's poison on himself and ended up harvesting a couple doses of that poison. Mara and Casimir investigated a large frozen throne, but nothing of immediate interest came from that, other than that it was a giant cold throne. Corben finished with the detect magic ritual on the amber shard and detected a dark, hateful aura of necrotic energy, a vile evilness sending a cold chill up his spine. Corben quickly bundled up the shard and placed it in his pack. Let's see. Having cleared out the cavern, you guys returned to the cave entrance, finding that the winter storm had subsided a bit. So you decided to press on, and you made your way, eventually arriving at the Amber Temple. You investigated the temple facade, and you detected a set of large wolf tracks leading to and from a narrow fissure in the side of the mountain cliffs. You peered inside. You could see the flicker of light, but couldn't really make out anything else through this narrow fissure. And with justly warranted hesitancy, you descended an icy stairway into the vast sepulchral darkness, and were greeted with a telepathic greeting from something or someone inside, warning you to turn back. But you were undeterred. You made your way inside, down the stairs, onto this balcony, and there was a door to the west that was closed, leading to the area where you had you believed was the area that was partially visible through the fissure. Bjorn testing the door found that it wouldn't open easily, and he actually invoked rage and you tried to bash it down. It did not fall before your rage, and in response, a wolf. You heard a wolf howl. Oh, I should have had this ready to go. Yeah. Backing away from the door and moving to a nearby closed door to investigate. Suddenly, the original door swung open, and through it charged a dire wolf and 2 large men, one holding a spear and the other a great axe. The dire wolf growled at you, and you faced down. We're going to go to the map because we just rolled initiative. I think, yeah, we literally just got our initiative order. The combat hasn't quite started. Let me get you over to the map. There we go. Let's get some music going here. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's get you guys back here. And I will... Let's see if I can find there. There we go. I'll double click to try to bring you guys over to the... That works. Can you guys see the map now where it's illuminated?
Yep, I could see it.
Okay. So essentially what you've got is you've got a wolf that has sprung into the balcony area that's in front of you, Mara, growling in your direction. And then 2 of these large fighter-looking men. They're bigger than you, kind of looking over at you. They're dressed in animal hides. And as I said, one has a great axe and the other a spear. What would you guys like to do? Bjorn, you are at the top of the order.
Yep. So I will re-rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to come up and go for the biggest one. 5, 10, 15. And start attacking this wolf here. So I'm going to swing down on it with my greatsword.
Okay.
I'm going to swing at it with 2 hands. I don't know. I have
that's all right. We'll go with the 19 on the left. Yes, that hits. Oh, 16 damage.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Then
wow, indeed.
Swinging at it one more time for a second attack.
Hey-oh.
Oh my God. Yeah. Wowzer,
And,
Bowser. There we go. Okay.
That'll be it.
2 massive swings with the greatsword, just cutting through this animal. Just it just howls in pain. And that's the end of your turn. That brings us to the wolf. The wolf is actually going to try to retreat back through the door. So Mara and Bjorn, if you would like to, you can take an attack of opportunity.
I would like to.
Yeah, okay. That's going to hit. As it moves away from you, but even before Mara can make a decision of whether or not she wants to attack, you kill the wolf and it drops to the floor. All right. That brings us to the men that are in front of you. You see a third individual come from behind the wolf, crying out, "No, Strahd!" And let's see, a couple others. 1, 10, 15, 20, 30. The one that cried out looks down at the wolf and steps over it to come at you, Bjorn. "You killed my house!" And it's going to attack you with it appears to be a woman dressed similarly in animal hides, and she has a spear that she is going to attack you with. 20.
20 misses.
Okay. And then she's going to attack again. 22.
22 hits since I'm not welding my shield.
You take 14 piercing, so half that if you're raging, right?
Yep.
And she's going to try to skewer you again with her third attack. 19, you bash it out of the way with your greatsword. You can just see the anger in her eyes. So that's her turn. The one that's in front of you is going to swing at you as well. He has a great axe. An 8 will miss. And the one that's sort of down at the bottom of the panel here is going to move forward and attack with advantage with a spear. Let's see, spear, two-handed, there we go. A 14 is going to miss. You're able to parry the blows that come at you from all directions. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's all of them. Corben.
And now for the rest of the party that had horrible initiative.
Yep.
All right, I'll move up and start swinging at this guy next to Bjorn. Let's see. Using the Sun Sword.
That will hit for a total of 15 damage.
Yeah.
You slash through this individual. It looks to be, now that you have a good look. Yep. All right. It looks also to be a female humanoid, large stature. She's still up.
Okay, I'll use my extra attack and attack again.
Okay. Yeah.
25.
You just cut right through her, slashing across sort of like her arm that she's holding the spear with, and it just gushes open with blood. Ah!
All right, I'll stop there for now.
Okay. Casimir. Casimir is going to... He is going to take the dodge action and hold his position. Mara.
I am going to step. I'm going to step over here.
Okay.
And so that I can do some scorching ray damage, and I'm going to get this one first twice.
Okay.
And then this one.
Okay.
All right. So that's my plan.
I like it. Both of those hit. The last one was the one on the inside of the room, correct?
Yep.
That one misses. The third one misses, but the first two will hit. Let me just double check the AC on that one. I'm pretty sure the 19 hits. Okay, yep. So a total of 16 damage to this one up front. All right. Anything else, Mara?
That's all.
Okay. At the top of the order, it is Bjorn. And Bjorn, as you ready yourself for your next action, you just hear this laughing in your head. And all of you hear this too. Yes. Yes, kill them. Kill them all.
Maybe it's not a good idea to kill them.
Yeah, I'll do a non-lethal attack on the female.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack her with the greatsword.
Misses.
All right,
She
and
carries it out of the way with her spear.
swing one more time.
Ooh.
That
Yep.
misses as well. She bashes it out of the way.
All right, I'll let out a roar, getting frustrated about not landing a blow, and that ends my turn.
Okay, that brings us to your enemies here. Your quick enemies. Let's see. The one with the spear is going to move forward here. And is going to attack Mara.
I'm going to throw up a warding flare on that.
Okay, so it'll be at disadvantage. $21.
Yeah, that hits.
So 11 piercing damage. And then she's going to swing around and she's going to make an attack on Casimir. Which is going to hit. Ouch. For 16. And then with her last... She's kind of like swinging around with her spear and kind of turning at the same time so she can hit with the final thrust Bjorn. $24.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. So 11 halved, of course, because you're raging.
Yep.
So that's her turn. And then one of the folks on the interior is going to come out and move into position here and attack Bjorn. Let's see. With a great axe. 22 to hit.
Wow.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 13 damage on that.
Right.
You're having these, right? Because you're raging?
Yep.
Correct. Yeah, he gets to have it. All right. There we go. And then the one to the south is going to attack you as well, Bjorn,
That's what I am, a meat shield.
with advantage. 15 is going to miss. Let's see. The one that's directly in front of you is going to attack you. They all seem to be, at this point, kind of piling up on Bjorn. That one is a 7, so that misses. And this last one is going to hold position. Actually, you know what? Nope, she's going to throw a spear at Bjorn. Just a straight roll. 18 is not going to cut it. The spear goes wide and flies past both Corben and Casimir. That brings us to Corben.
I'm just going to shout, "We are enemies of Strahd. We don't want to have to kill you." And I'm going to attack this one again next to me.
Okay. Mixed messages.
Well, I don't want to... I don't know.
Yeah, I understand.
They have to pull out. They have to pull away. They attacked us. Let's see. Sorry. Here we go.
Oof.
22.
Yeah, that's the one right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Not dead though.
No, but looking rough.
Okay, I don't want to kill this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try like a non-lethal attack to like knock her unconscious.
Okay.
But like just using the. Can I use my sword for that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You can like
Alright.
smack her with the flat edge of your sword if you want.
Yeah, I'll
instead
try
of the
that.
sharp edge. Smack her across the head or something.
Ooh, 12.
That one misses, actually. She ducks
Yeah.
out of the way. She kind of staggers from the first blow and ducks the second one.
Okay, that's all for now.
All right, roll a persuasion check for me.
Okay. $24.
All right, nice. All right, Casimir. Casimir is gonna do something. He is going to. He kind of steps into a space, and you don't see what's happening. But if someone else was watching from like a third person perspective, he grabs something out of his spell components pouch, and he says some power word, and then he kind of points at the leader, and he says, "You must stop your attack." So basically, stop. He's going to cast Suggestion.
Ooh.
Let's see. So, Wisdom save against a DC 14 did not work. She saved.
Dave
Okay.
with the big rolls tonight. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. It's crazy. All right. So, Mara.
Yeah, I'm getting a sense that they are maybe not the enemies we thought they were. But I also want. I was attacked, so I'm just going to do a Sacred Flame on the leader here.
Okay. So that is a.
But I am also going to be doing. I also just so you know that I've got potent spell casting, so that should add to the cantrip. So
Does it work on cantrips? Just double check that. I can't.
Yes,
that one does.
it's learn. I'm sorry. Where is it? Wisdom modifier to the damage you deal with any cleric cantrip.
Oh, good. Okay.
So
All right. So Dex save. She saves 18. Wow. She kind of makes eye contact with you though as that happens. Anything else, Mara?
no, that's all I can do.
All right, Bjorn.
Sorry about that. My phone locked. I'm going to non-lethal attack the leader again
Okay,
with greatsword.
that will hit for 9. Okay.
Then take one more swing at her.
That one hits as well for 16.
And
She's still up.
all in my turn.
Okay. Corben, Casimir, Mara, and Bjorn, you see a hesitation from the leader and the others as they kind of momentarily stand their ground, and the leader takes a step backwards. So let's see, Mara or actually that's not the leader, that's the other guy. So they start to move backwards 5 feet. Do you take attacks of opportunity?
I don't.
Okay. They're going to continue to move. The one in front of you, Corben, is going to move as well. Do you take an attack of opportunity?
No, I'll hold off.
Okay, so they all, at this point, if you're not going to, they're going to use their movement to essentially back into this room. They're not going to take their wolf at the moment. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's one more right here. They get back in the door, and you see a couple of them sort of disappear out of view. And the leader says to you, "Are you of the temple to kill us?"
Are we of the temple? Is that what he said?
And that's all they do.
I didn't understand it either.
So they have all taken a readied action. You can see that they're ready, but
Okay.
they haven't actually acted. And she just called that out to you.
I'll respond to her and then say, "We're not here to kill you. We're here to retrieve a holy symbol."
Yeah.
Are you protecting the temple or are you protecting yourselves?
Protect ourselves from you and the temple.
Well, we don't... Your wolf surprised us. We didn't mean to kill it. We are not after you. We are here seeking something in the temple.
One of the other individuals steps forward again and reaches down to the wolf and puts a hand on its abdomen, to, basically like checking it for breathing or anything, and looks back up at the leader and shakes its head. "You come here to kill us?"
No, we didn't.
I'm going to step forward and I'm going to touch the wolf and cast the cantrip Spare the Dying.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That sounds good. So you kneel down and lay a hand on the wolf, and you channel your divine energy into this individual. Roll a wisdom saving throw for me. Okay. As you lay your hand and concentrate and say the prayer in your mind, you feel the chest raise on the wolf. Shallow, but you can feel it.
And I'm going to look up and I'm going to look at the leader and say, "We're sorry. We've been attacked by wolves before. We thought that we were being attacked. We didn't mean to hurt you. We're here to retrieve something to bring light to this land."
Roll a persuasion check with advantage, Mara. Nice. You watch as she lowers her spear. She still holds on to it, but she drops it to her side and she looks to her companions and kind of does this with her hand to get them to sort of lower their weapons. And they lower their weapons. One of the men rushes out and kind of like not really hugs, but kind of puts his ear to the wolf's chest and listens and looks back up at the leader and says, "Scott lives!" And she looks at you and Mara and she says, "Thank you. This is very curious. We were afraid for our lives.
So were we.
Please, follow us." And they drag the animal back into this room here. And there is sort of a a restful sort of calm vibe that comes over the people inside.
They lower their weapons.
Their weapons are lowered. You can see that they're
Okay.
still on alert. Like they're not going to turn their backs to you. They're keeping their distance from you. But when you enter this room, you see a few things. You see some stuff that I have written down. You see torches in sconces that have the entire room lit. There are 6 bedrolls along the perimeter of the room, stitched animal furs covering the floor. There's cold air blowing in from the fissure, which is in this area, and you see an individual who looks to be propped up against the wall, eyes closed, on the far end of this chamber.
Does it look like they're dead?
Roll
Or would I have to get closer?
a perception check. It does kind of look like they're dead. They're not moving at all. You'd have to get closer to really confirm, but they don't seem to be moving. Two of the individuals are now like petting the animal, trying to bandage its wounds.
I'll speak out to the leader and say, "Do you guys live here?"
We don't live here. The apparent leader steps forward. They speak sort of this broken common that is not super easy to understand. But you get the sense from them that they are essentially holed up in this space. And she says, "We have come here for challenge, rite of passage, proof, warrior, 6th day, 6th night."
That's why they're here.
How many nights have you been here for?
1.
1?
This is day 2. We come. The madness, danger. We thought you came to kill.
We just arrived. Day 1. First day. For us.
She nods. Very death.
Yes.
Voices. We stay 6th day, 6th night, then we leave. Proof selves to rest of tribe. We lost 1. And she kind of gestures back towards the individual propped up against the wall.
I'm going to ask how. What killed your friend?
Don't know. Woke from sleep this morning dead.
Did he leave? Did he leave the room?
You hear her say a couple words to the rest of the group, and you can just see that they're kind of like, they're shaking their head. They look like they're not really sure. Like that when wake.
Did you, have you explored more of the temple or only this room? Have you just stayed here the whole time?
No temple. Only here. The dead one, Stig, was found by Astrid.
The dead one, Stig?
Yes.
We must travel into the temple.
Certain death.
We are good warriors. We could use some help.
She looks at you and nods. You're bloody. There's spear wounds and axe wound, but open wounds that are bleeding on Bjorn. I see that. We don't go further. This is it. We've already lost one of our family. You can look. And she kind of steps aside and gestures towards Stieg, the one laying against the wall.
Can I go
investigate with Corben?
Yeah, I
Sure.
was just gonna go.
Corben,
Absolutely.
you got a good investigation skills?
Probably not. No. If you have any proficiency with that, I would go for it. If that's what we're doing, or a medicine check to see how he died.
Both of which aren't very good for me.
I can definitely do a wisdom. I've got good wisdom anyway, and medicine. I'd like to take a look.
Yeah, why don't? Yeah, we'll call you over to
Mara,
take
come
a look at
take
him.
a look at this.
Casimir will also join you. He's keeping an eye on these folks as well while he's doing this. So first of all of you that walk over there can see the obvious huge massive slashes down the length of his body, on the side, on his chest. So it looks as though he's been wounded somehow. They're just massive gouges. And then someone was going to roll. Who was investigating? Mara, you're going to roll. So go ahead and roll a medicine check. And if someone is helping, you can roll with advantage. So go ahead and roll a second time. Okay, 19. Yeah, Mara, you kneel down and you sort of pull back some of the leather armor, some of the animal skins, and you see that there are these massive gouges, but there are large chunks of flesh as you peel back the chest piece of the cloak. Large chunks of flesh that have been removed from the stomach of this individual. And with that 19 wound, as you examine around the face, you kind of look at the face and the eyes. You take a look at along the shoulder, like clavicle area, and you see two faint puncture wounds. And around the puncture wounds, you see like a gray-yellow tinge to the skin. Radiating from that area are like kind of purple veins that are distended and swollen beneath the skin.
Okay. I'm not sure, but I think this man was attacked by a vampire, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think he was. And
when you say the vampire, all of them sort of take notice and look at each other. And they look visibly alerted at that word.
I'm going to point to their friend and then go, like with my fingers.
The leader...
Vampire killed your friend. Very bad.
And you need to watch. You need to watch this body. You need to watch him. To make sure that he does not attack. I could try to save him, but he would not be himself.
Yeah,
I don't think it's the right thing to do here.
Do we know of anything? Would we know of what we could do to prevent him from becoming a vampire? Like player Andy, I know that like somebody bitten by a vampire becomes a vampire, but would Corben know that? I guess I would.
I would from the society.
Yeah, Mara, you definitely would know that. Corben, what would give you, like, what in your backstory would, or in your experience would tell you or would give you that knowledge?
I guess he wouldn't know how they multiply. He has experience with them from his past, but he doesn't know how they come to be, I guess.
Okay.
So I guess I wouldn't necessarily know that unless Mara told me, and I don't think.
Mara, why don't you go ahead and roll an Arcana check?
Oh, come
Pretty
on.
good rolls.
Yeah. So I would say that, you know, your hypothesis at this point is that this individual, Stieg, has been bitten by a vampire. You found the puncture wounds with that medicine check. You're able to find that significant clue. You know, you're trying to remember back to your textbooks on, you know, vampirism and that sort of thing. And you would know the basics about like how to defend yourself and precautions to take, but less so about like, how to prevent somebody from becoming a vampire. What you probably would know, even though you rolled super low, but because you're a member of the Van Richten Society, you would know that typically like removing the head, burning the corpse are things that you know, a stake through the heart. Those are some basic things that you would know.
Yeah. I need your permission to stab this man with my silver dagger. I'm talking to the leader here.
Okay. She shakes her head and she turns and she gestures for all of her individuals to join her. They kind of get into a little bit of a conference over to the side. And as they're having a conversation, Casimir steps forward and he kind of looks down at the area that you're gesturing to, and he says, well, hold on, before he says anything, let's have him roll an Arcana check.
Says that's just a spider bite.
Oh, 24.
Yeah.
He says, it could be a vampire, but it does not look what I would expect. I don't know. These people are mountain folk. They are protective of the fallen, the warriors. Their rites and rituals are much different than ours. I do not know if they will allow for the desecration of the body. Just the fact that they have placed him here like this suggests that they intend to take him if they survive. He kneels down and takes a look at it closer, and I'm going to have him roll a medicine check. Medicine is intelligence, right? Yeah. He does not have proficiency.
Isn't medicine wisdom?
I don't know. I don't have it in front of me.
Let me check.
It's wisdom.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Okay. Well, let's see. What did I roll? I rolled an 8. Plus, yeah, he doesn't know much more than that. The leader comes back and says, shakes her head. Cannot do it. We will keep eye on this.
I think that's wise. If you need our help, call for us.
You will go deeper in temple.
We have to.
Whatever came here stole from me as well. Took something.
What did they take?
My spear. Keep an eye. And she describes the spear. It's a wooden spear that has, and she talks about how there's jewels on the end of it to give you sort of a description of it.
We'll watch for it. You have our word.
She nods.
I'll look at our group. Well, you guys ready to go deeper in?
Ready? I don't know, but I guess we're
I'd like
burning
to-
daylight here.
Yeah, I'd like to get in and out of this place as quick as possible.
That's
yeah,
true.
I think that's wise.
I'm gonna point to this door. Let me see. Up here on the north side of the wall, and ask the leader, "Do you know what's behind that door? Have you looked?
Death.
You haven't gone in?
She shakes her head.
Do we go in through this door, or do we go back out through the main chamber and try to find something down there?"
I don't know. This door sounds like it could be pretty fun.
And just to give you guys sort of timelines, you had left from the cave in the morning, I believe, after a long rest, probably arriving midday to late afternoon at the temple. So not that that needs to necessarily make a difference, but it's probably early evening-ish timeline-wise. So just as a heads up, you know, that's where you're at in the day. What would you guys like to do?
Should we stay with them overnight and go in fresh in the morning?
Either that, or we could stay in that empty room out. The one thing I'm concerned with as well is like the amount of time we spend here.
Me too. That's what I was thinking. If we could just keep moving until we need to rest, you know.
But then again, we risk like exhaustion if we like push through the night.
Right, and we might not be able to have another opportunity like this. I've been hurt, and I can't take the wounds the way you can, Bjorn.
All right. Well, if you guys need to rest,
I am injured as well.
all
You
right.
can see
Oh,
Casimir
yeah.
is sort of like looking,
took a pretty-
assessing his injury.
We could, if we don't want to rest in here with these guys, we could go out to that
Yeah.
empty room we saw.
I want to peek to see what's behind this door first too, because if we're gonna be staying here, I would like to know what's in our general area.
Yeah, I
Do
think
they-
that's wise to take a
Did-
peek in there.
Yep.
Do they have it locked or barricaded or anything?
I'll move up to it.
They do have some broken wood piled up against it, but it's not much of a barricade.
You guys fine with me?
Yeah,
Or
I'll
investigate
come
in
right
this room?
behind you. Yeah, I'm going to be right behind you, just in case.
All right.
They all move away from that area.
I'll move up closer, at least. I don't want to be so far away if something happens.
I'll open the door whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, Bjorn, tell me about how you're opening the door. You've moved the stuff out of the way.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just gonna turn the knob. Is it a knob or is it like a swing door?
It's a latch. It's like
latch?
a latch. It's like a hasp that you sort of turn.
Yep. I'll just turn
Does
the
it
latch.
Does it open into the room, into the other room, or into our room?
It opens into your room.
All right. So I'll stand I'll open the. Is it two doors or just a single door?
It is two doors.
All right. I'll open the right side. That
Okay.
way it's swinging. So, and kind of look in as I'm opening it. So I'll be standing here opening this right side door.
All right. Let's see here. Give me a second. All right. There we go. So the door opens on the right side.
Yep. And can't really see anything more, so I'll open it up further and step in front of it.
Okay. So as you pull open the door there, you look inside, and you have night vision. Yeah, you're a dwarf. So you can see that the walls of this 20-foot wide, 70-foot long arched corridor are sheathed in amber. The southern half of the hall is scorched by fire, and there is a charred corpse right at the door as you look inside. Right in front of you, there's a charred corpse on the floor, burned under a fur cloak. There are several amber doors leading away from this hall. There are 3 on the left, it looks like, and a set of double doors on the far end of this 70-foot hall. And let's see. Roll a perception check for me as you're looking in.
Oh, that's persuasion. Sorry.
Right as you are peeking in, you notice the charred bodies. You look over and you see the doors. One here. Let's see if you can see that. One here. One here. Hopefully my pings are pinging. One here. And then at the end of the hall. But what you notice almost immediately is blasts of fire that come flying towards you. Let's see. A 23 to hit.
Yep, 23 hits.
For 9 fire. A 20 to hit. You duck the second one.
Yep.
And a third one, an 8. So the first one hits you right in the chest. And then 2 more come flying at you. What do you do?
I'll rage and start charging because I think something's shooting at me.
All right.
Oh, man.
Let's do this. Roll initiative.
Oh, man.
I don't know what a flame skull is.
No, you don't see anything at this point, so that would be metagaming. So you don't see anything in the room at this point, Corben.
Okay. Bjorn, wait! I'm just gonna yell out if I can. Oh, do we all roll?
Only if you're getting in on this action.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you asked all of us to roll.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll. Then you're at least in the order. You guys can decide what you want to do.
All right.
All right. All right, Bjorn, you're at the top of the order with an 18. What would you like to do?
Start charging. Did I see it came in from this end of the hall or?
Yeah, actually, let's do this. Now that the actual attacks occurred, with you standing right there, you can see where they're coming from. You see these glowing skulls. Let me see if I can show them to you. Red, fiery eyes and these green, illuminated skulls. Can you see that?
Yep.
These are flame skulls, Corben.
Can see that. They are skulls and they are flaming.
Yes, sir. All right, so go ahead, Bjorn. What are you going to do?
Rage and charge the first one.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'll swing down at it with my greatsword.
Okay. Sorry, 18?
18 to hit. Yep.
That will hit. Let's see.
Then I'll swing again.
That will also hit. So what's the total? 10, 23 damage?
Yep.
Wow, nice. Okay. Let me
Did
just
it
double
crack
check.
into a million pieces, or is it still floating?
Let me just check this out. Nope, it's still floating. You smashed it twice and knocked it, and it kind of floated out of the way and got thrown a little ways in its space, but it's still there.
All right, I'll move up a couple more. 5, 10. Let me make sure. That was 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Yep, and I'll stop here.
Okay, Corben.
All right, I'll move up. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I can get up that far. I'm gonna move. Oh Jesus! I'll move up into. I'll move up. That was 4, 5, 6, and then I'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
And yell back. There's floating flaming skulls in here. 3 of them. Corben's charging further, or Bjorn's charging further in. That's it.
Okay. Let me get Casimir into the mix here.
Just to give our 2 outside an update, because they probably can't see.
Jeez, Casimir is not good at initiative. Okay. That's your turn. As you say that, there is a eruption, Corben, from the flaming skull in front of you, and you watch as this glowing ball of fire in its eye just starts to emanate and grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and a fireball erupts and flies past you as you sort of duck. You kind of go like this. It wasn't aimed at you, it was aimed behind you. It flies into the room and is going to essentially, let's see.
Oh God.
Where's my ruler? Okay. I need Corben, Mara, that guy, that guy, that guy, and Casimir all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I need to make one too?
Yep.
Okay.
Oof.
Dex, you said?
Yep. Dexterity save.
18.
18. Mara's an 18. Casimir. Dex save. There we go. 12. And let's see. All of these guys, it looks like this guy here. Sorry, it's taking longer than it should. Dex save. 1, 2, and the leader takes one as well. Dex save. 12, 15. All right. Give me 1 second here. 13. Okay, so Mara, you made the save. Corben and everybody made the save except for
Casimir, right?
Casimir failed, and the Berserkers failed. With the
One of the
exception
Berserkers, right?
With the exception of this guy.
Oh, I see.
So, everybody who made the save is going to take 9 fire damage. Casimir is going to take 8. Not what he was hoping for. or excuse me, 18. And this guy is going to take 18. Oh, the gladiator didn't make it either. Okay, so she's also taking 18. And this one. All right. There we go. So that happens. And then, Corben, you took the dodge action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so these will be at disadvantage. There are two flame skull shots at you with their fire ray at disadvantage. 10
This.
and a 7. Both of those
Misses.
miss. You're able to duck out of the way. And then, let's see. The third one is going to also throw a fireball at Bjorn. So this will also be Corben.
God.
Both you and Bjorn are going to have to make a dexterity save.
Boy.
I was looking
Right.
for the DC and it's right there.
I
Oh
have
shit!
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a
danger
lot.
sense.
So you have
I
an
got
advantage. Yep, you get to roll with
advantage, yep.
advantage. That's nice. Should be no problem.
Oh.
25.
Yep, you both made it, so you take half damage, which is going to be 19 fire damage.
Half is 19.
Yep, and then you, I think, take half of that.
Yep.
So you'll take 9.
Minus is 19.
19. That's half the full damage because you made the save. That brings us to
That is
Casimir.
rough.
Casimir is going to fall back, having gotten massively blasted, and he's going to get up against the wall and look at you, Mar, and say, we should not go that way.
Oh.
And then, Mar, it's your turn.
Bjorn, Corben, get out of there now! And then I'm going to get around the corner as well, because I know what that fire can do. And I want them out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. Bjorn.
I'm going to swing at this. Am I muted? All right.
No.
I'm gonna swing. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna swing at this guy
Okay.
with the great sword. 10 to hit.
Misses. It kind of dips. It's kind of floating. It just kind of dips out of the way of your sword swing.
All right. I'll backhand swing at it again.
That one hits.
15 damage.
You swing at it and you hack right through it, and a huge chunk of the skull goes flying across the room and hits the wall, but it's still floating there. It looks a little uneasy, but it's still floating.
All right. I'm gonna
That was 15 damage. Okay.
just roll something. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Corben.
I'm gonna disengage. Well, I don't need to. I'm out of melee, but I'm gonna move back 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop around the corner and just be like, Bjorn, get back! The rest of us can't survive that. And I'm gonna shut one of these doors. I'm gonna leave the other one open.
Okay. Which side are you shutting?
This left side, or
Okay.
it's the closest side to me.
Got it.
If it was ever opened, I don't know.
Yeah, it was fully opened. Okay. So you close that about there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's weird. What did I just do? Hold on. Technical difficulty. Huh. I don't know if that worked or not.
Were you adjusting like the light, what we can see?
Yeah.
It looks
doesn't-
about right.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, and I can't get through that left side of the door, so.
Oh, okay. Maybe it just looks weird on my end. All right, so that's your turn, Corben. That brings us to the Flame Skulls. Bjorn, they are going to unleash on you with their fire rays. Let me just double check something here. All right, the farthest one from you is going to fire 2 fire rays at you. A 21 to hit for 6 fire damage, so have
Yep.
that.
That one hits.
A 15 is going to miss. And then the one behind you is going to cast Flaming Sphere. And you watch as a 5-foot diameter sphere of flame just appears right in front of, or behind you, kind of blocking your retreat. So it would be like right in this area. And let's see. I think that's it. Is that just creature that ends its turn within 5 feet? Within 5 feet. Okay. I'm not a big fan of that spell, actually. All right, Casimir is going to not do anything. He is basically trying to put out the fires that are on his chest, on his clothing, and he's moaning, "Oh, God, it burns." Mara.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy. Bjorn, get out of there and get out of the way. And that's my turn.
Okay. Bjorn, it's back to you, buddy.
All right, I'll swing at this guy one more time.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. And
13.
as you swing through it, you like a baseball, except you shatter it into a million pieces, and it drops to the ground.
All
And
right.
this sphere flame behind you disappears.
All right, I'm gonna just roll something. All right, so I'm gonna move up
Okay.
to
Oh,
this
wow.
guy. 5, 10. I'm rolling to see if like I'm raging right now, so I'm trying to play like if my guy is just like able to listen or not,
Sure.
or
makes
just
sense.
kind of go through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at this guy.
Yes,
to
that
damage
hits.
him,
Okay.
and I'll let out like a mighty roar and just keep pressing through these guys, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. That brings us back to Corben.
30. I will, sorry, 1 minute. I'm just looking at my options here. Touch.
Oh, Bjorn, you're lucky I forgot to do something.
I'm just going to peek around the open doorway.
Okay.
1, 2. And let me check the range here. Make sure. Okay. He's within 60 feet of me, so I'm going to look at Bjorn, clutch my holy symbol that I have hanging around my neck, and cast Shield of Faith on him,
Okay.
and that will give him a just
2 AC.
yeah, +2 to your AC.
All right.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna shout, "You're on your own in there! Get back!" Because I can't hang out in there with another fireball coming at me. So that'll be my action, and then with the rest of the movement, I'll go. Those two. I'll move back. Can't. There we go. Move back to there.
All right. Bjorn, the flame skull in front of you is going to fire its 2 fire rays at you. 10 and a 23.
The 23 hits.
The
12
23 just hits.
Just hits. 12 fire damage halved to 6. And then you watch as a third ball of fire flies past you and into the... It's going to land inside the room that everybody else is inside.
Oh, for cry eye.
So I need, let's see, it's going to be...
I'm going to throw up a warding flare because I know what's coming.
You might want to hold on to that because it doesn't apply to, because this is a saving throw. If it was an attack roll, then you would want to do that. But
okay.
All right. So this guy, Helwa, Corben, Mara, and Casimir are all going to have to make dexterity saves.
Okay. These 4 get +5 to their saves for being within 10 feet of me.
Okay. So Mara gets plus how much?
It's plus. I'll print it.
Okay.
It's my aura ability.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Here we go. So if they're within 10 feet of me and must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to my charisma mod, which is 5.
Okay, so +5 to the save. All right.
Yep.
So here's Casimir's. 25. He saves, so he takes 13 damage. Oh, boy. Mara saves, so you only take 13. Corben, you save, so you take 13.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's see. How does the gladiator do here? Dex save. And she gets a +5, so she saves and takes 13. 65. And then these 2 gents down here. Are they within 10 feet of you? I think they're just outside, aren't they?
I think it's just their leader.
Yep.
There was just their leader that was still in range.
All right.
Oh, and the guy next to Casimir.
Yep. And that one was just outside the range. So let's see. 15 and 13. They're both successful, so they take 13 damage. Is that right? Yeah, 13 each. Oh, whoa.
Hey, I could hear you. My thing just died.
Yeah, you dropped out.
Give me a second. I'll be back in.
36. And 13 to this one. They're looking pretty charred. And they're on fire. These beddings are on fire and everything. And that's the end of their turn. Casimir is going to move farther away along the wall over here.
Yeah.
And does he have any healing whatsoever? He does not. He says, we have to get that door closed. Mara.
I'm sorry. What the thing that came in the room was it an entire skull or just something that was shot by
It
a
was a fireball.
It was a fireball. Okay.
Yeah, like the spell.
Okay.
20-foot radius.
Right.
Holy mackerel. We have to shut that door.
Yeah, Bjorn might be able to hang out in there, but we can't.
Yeah. I'm gonna go shut this door. I'm gonna yell, Bjorn, 3 knocks, so that he knows what to do when he gets to the door, if he comes to the door.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna step around this way so I can grab the door quickly if I need to.
Okay.
Kind of hang out in the corner.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to say that these two fighters are going to move out of the way as well. They're getting the hell out of there so they don't get hit again. They're almost dead. Anything else from Mara?
No.
It looks like we're having some technical difficulties with Ben. So why don't we do this? Let's take a quick break. We're at the top of the order here. Some serious fire damage is being sustained, and we don't know what the heck's going to happen. So it'd be good to have him back here. So we'll do a quick break. We'll come back in 10 minutes. Sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
that's fine.
All right. We will be back. All right, we are back in the Amber Temple. We've made it to the third room, and things have heated up just a little bit. We're at the top of the order. Bjorn, you are now closed in this 70-foot-long hallway, 20 feet wide. You've shattered one of the flaming skulls and laid it to rest, but 2 more of them float in the air in front of you. What would you like to do?
Like to rage on. I'm gonna keep swinging at these baseballs. So
Keep it on. All right.
11 to hit.
First swing misses.
All right. Second swing.
Also
no.
misses.
Oh man, that was good damage. All right. Let me see if I've gotten any common sense. All right, I am going to start retreating. Like, oh man, he's starting to catch his bearings. I'm gonna leave 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna wait till next.
Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Let's see. A couple of fire rays are coming your way. Remember, you do have the Shield of Faith going. First one, 11, misses. Second one, 18, misses.
Yep.
This skull is going to float forward. And let's see here. Is going to unleash a flurry of magic missiles that dart in your direction. Let's see.
A lot of them.
They all hit you for 11, total of 11 force damage. Do you have resistance to force damage as well? Isn't it all resistance for the bear totem? Or all damage? Or does, I guess I can't remember.
It's all except for, let me figure that exception real quick.
I should try to remember that for next time. I'm going to write it down.
Is that a player's handbook thing?
Yeah,
Or is that in
it's
every
his,
one?
he's a totem. what is it called? Path of the Totem Warrior.
Path of the
Yep.
Bear totem.
Except
Yep.
for psychic damage.
Okay.
Is the only
So
psychic is
resistance to all. All right, so you take half of that.
Yep. So it'll 5 damage.
Yep. All right, and then if you could do me a favor, Ben, just angle your camera down a little bit so we can see your beautiful hairy face a little bit better.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. All right. God, you're good looking. Okay.
Yeah, I try not to, but you know, it's a curse.
Anything from inside the room from either Corben, Mara, or Casimir?
I was just gonna, on my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it my turn now, or
I skipped you, so go ahead.
okay? Oh, okay. I will run over to Casimir and use Lay on Hands to
Nice.
give him 10 hit points.
Oh, thank you, my friend. You take a quick glance at him. Not enough time to really do a medicine check, and he looks pretty rough.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yep, and he doesn't do anything on his turn. Mara, is there anything that you would like to do inside the room here?
No, I'm just praying quite a bit.
Okay. Brings us back to the Hall of Flame. Bjorn.
All right, I'm gonna keep swinging at these guys. I'm going to swing greatsword at him.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Misses. Just kind of dips out of the way. It kind of floats and bobs and weaves.
There you go.
That one, however, hits for 11. All right. It's still there, but you take a chunk out of the jawbone, kind of cracks, and some of the teeth go flying across the room.
I'm gonna move to right here.
Mm-hmm.
And is this door open, or is it a shut door?
They are all closed. All the doors in that wall are closed.
And one last question: would I be able to fit through these window slots here, or are they like narrow arrow holes?
You look over at them briefly. They appear to be arrow slits. So no, you would not be able to sneak through them.
All right. That ends my turn.
Okay. Corben, back to you.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right.
I'm just hoping Bjorn comes back through.
Okie dokie. All right, they are going to continue to shoot flame at you, Bjorn. Because that's what they do. They're flaming skulls. The one farthest from you is going to take 2 shots, an 18 and a 14. Both of those miss. The other one is going to fire another round of magic missiles at you. That's 2nd level. For a total of 12 force damage, so half that to 6. And that is their turn. Casimir is not doing anything. Mara?
Can I hear the battle waging through that door?
Absolutely. You can hear the
right.
the explosions of flame hitting the walls, and you can hear Bjorn kind of grunting as he swings his great sword.
Okay, then I'm just gonna leave it be.
Okay, Bjorn.
I'm going to Relentless Attack. So I have advantage, and they got advantage.
Okay.
I'll I'm gonna swing at the guy I'm still swinging at. Advantage. Greatsword.
Yes,
Nice.
sir. That will hit.
17 damage.
It's still floating.
All right. Second swing.
That will do it. It shatters into 1,000 pieces and goes flying against the wall.
Holy shit! I might pull this off.
You might be able to do this. How are you doing?
I'm gonna move 5 feet up, just remotivated, just like freaking hulking right now.
Nice. All right.
All right, and that's it.
Corben.
I just I'm concentrating on the spell. That's it. Yeah, I'll hold off for now.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Bjorn, as you are fighting and you swing and you crush the skull of that flame skull, there is suddenly this. You are enveloped in this. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. You're enveloped in this darkness, an overwhelming darkness. Here we go. Hello?
Yeah, we could hear you
Yeah.
still.
Oh, did you try to print something in the
Yeah, hold on a sec. Blah.
Roll20 issues?
Yeah. No, it's user error. You are caught in this darkness that you can't see anything. And the flame skull outside is going to fire magic missile at you. And that is okay. Yep. A total of 18 force damage from those missiles that come blasting into you. So you
Would
take
it
half
be
of
able
that.
to? Would it be able to see me in the darkness too?
Yeah, they
Right.
hit. They're just kind of auto hits.
All right. What 18 damage you said?
Yep,
Halved.
correct.
All right.
Casimir does nothing. Mara, anything you want to do? Obviously, you don't know anything about the darkness. Mara, anything that you want to do?
Oh yeah, did you not hear?
How thick is the door? Yeah.
It's a
Can you
pretty
not hear
thick.
me?
It's a pretty thick, sturdy door. No, I didn't hear you.
Like how many inches?
How many inches is the door? That is a great question. Let me just take a peek here and see. If
Is it, let me make it easy. Is it thicker than a foot?
No, I wouldn't say that it's thicker than a foot. Hold on. No, it's not a foot thick. Just under.
Then I think what I'm gonna do is I've got magic initiate, and I'm gonna send a message to the flaming skull. It's a cantrip
Okay.
message, and I'm sorry I don't have it handy here. It's gonna send a message to the flaming skull and say, stop now, you cannot win.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check. Okay. All right. Bjorn, you are enveloped in this darkness.
All right. Could I move forward and see if I could escape it?
Sure.
So 5, 10. Am I out of it?
You are currently, you step out of it, and let me just take a peek at something here. Technically, you also move out of melee range, I think. Hold on, let me look at this a little bit better. No, we'll say that you're still within melee.
All right.
Yep. So you step forward and move out of the darkness, and you look back and you just see this weird full dark. Your night vision cannot see anything. The illumination from the flame skulls just kind of end at its boundary. It's a sphere of black.
All right. Am I able to see the skull?
You can.
All right. I'll swing at it.
Okay.
Relentless Attack.
All right.
14 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. 11 damage.
Okay.
And second attack.
Oh no.
That one misses.
And I'll just let out another roar and end my turn.
Okay. You definitely hear that, Mara, from on the other side of the doorway. You hear Bjorn roaring. Okay. Corben?
Still just hanging back.
Okay. Flame Skull is... Yeah. A couple of fire rays at you. $23 to hit for 13 fire. So half that, down to 6. And a 17, the second one misses. Let's see. Oh, that should be a much larger sphere, actually. It would fill up this whole space easily. All right, well, we'll just for the sake of keeping consistency, you're both outside of it, you and the flaming sphere, but it fills up the entire space, blocking your view back towards your friends. And that's the end of their turn. Casimir, nothing. Mara?
I'm gonna send another cantrip, another message cantrip. Rain is coming. Rain is coming. Run now.
I love it. All right. And that brings us to Bjorn.
Relentless Attack and swinging my greatsword at it.
There you go.
Yep. 12 points of damage. That'll do.
Yep. Then I'll swing one more time.
Okay. Ooh, nice. 14. Yep, it's still up, but it looks like it's floating a little uneasy.
Yeah, me too. All right, I'll end my turn.
All right, Corben, hanging tight.
I'll just use my action to heal myself for, I'm gonna stay for 20.
Okay.
So there's much left. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right, Flame Skull is going to it's going to shoot at you again. It's kind of doesn't have much left. And 17 And a 14, both miss. Casimir does nothing. Mara, do you want to try to intimidate it some more? For some reason, I can't hear her.
Are you muted?
Yeah, I am. Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I am not got at full power. I'm down. I'm injured. So I'm gonna take a cue from Corben and do a healing word on myself.
Okay. You do that. And that brings us back to the top of the order. Bjorn.
Relentless Attack.
Yep, and that does it. It shatters against the wall and drops in a heap. The flames go out.
All right. I'll spend the rest of my turn. Is the darkness still there?
The darkness is still there.
I'm going to come down this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Am I still in darkness, or is it?
Nope, you're
It's
now
out.
out of
Alright.
darkness. Yep.
All right.
Be like about there.
I'll end my turn.
All right, you guys are out of initiative order at this point.
But it's quiet now, right?
Yep.
Yep. So I'm gonna come up and just open the doors.
Okay.
Then plop in the room and basically and just be like, hallways clear.
Bjorn is just blasted and French. His beard is burnt.
Bjorn.
All the hairs on his beard are like curled up and like singed back. And his fur, the furs that he wears are all melted and singed and turned to there's like as he walks, you can just see pieces of his cloak falling off because it's been so demolished by the flame.
Ready for that rest now, and I'm just gonna fall right over on this
I don't know how you do it, man.
this bed thing and just immediately just go to sleep.
All right. I guess one of us is going to take first watch.
Do you want to rest in here?
Or I'll just lay down. I'll see what you guys are doing for watch and stuff, but
I think there's safety in numbers.
I think you're probably right.
And,
The only
and
other
I'm,
thing I was just going to say the only other place I would recommend is that empty room we found outside of this one. But
yeah, I don't know. I think we're wiser to stay together with these folks, and that way we can have more than one watching at a time. Because we've got 2 doors and that fissure.
right. So yeah, let's set up. Let's take a look at my.
Well, I have one correction to make on my end. I think I said that they'd been there for one night. They've been there for 3 nights. This is their 4th day.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So your plan
Do we
is to take a long rest in here, or were you thinking about moving to a different location?
I think
thinking
we
in
should
here.
stay here.
Yeah.
Now that we have at least visually have the hallway secured on the one side.
yep. Do you guys want to
And-
leave the doors open? That way we could see stuff coming up on us. Like have the hallway for this hallway, both doors open so we could see, then both doors open here. That way if like whoever's on watch, they could kind of sit here and be able to watch both tunnels.
I think we should have more than one person on watch for one.
Sure. Yeah.
And I don't think we should have these doors open. If there are more of those flaming skulls, they can shoot right into this room. That's how they got us, even after we were out of the hallway.
Yeah, we might.
We should be able to see them approach though. You know, if it's dark in there, you should. They were giving off light. Dave.
They do give off a faint about 15-foot radius light.
So we should be able to see a torch shadow start coming. You know.
Yeah,
be
but you
able to
can
have-
see. Yeah, you can see them a lot sooner than I can, though.
The
don't-
light though, they're giving off light for you though.
Again, you can see them before I can. I don't feel secure with the doors open.
Yeah, I think I might agree. I think we might need to bar the doors.
All right, it's up to you guys. I was just having
All right,
more.
so you guys close the door and you guys start to sort of lay down to catch your rest. Are you gonna have a watch then?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the leader and say, will you watch with us?
Yes. Watch. No
I'm
more
gonna
fire.
point to-
No more fire.
I'm gonna point.
No
I'm
more
gonna point to
fire.
her.
All gone.
I'm gonna point to her and me and say, together, right now.
Yes.
And then kind of wave at the rest of them and kind of go to sleep. I'll take
Okay.
first watch.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're gonna take first watch with the leader. Okay. Who's gonna take second watch?
I'll take second watch.
Okay. Third watch.
Yes, I'll get third watch.
Okay, and then fourth watch will be Casimir. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna lean my back against this so that I can see if this door opens, and I'll be right next to this one, and I can still see the fissure in case something weird comes in through there. So I'm gonna kind of keeping an eye on. I'm triangulating myself here.
Okay, so all the doors are closed. The fissure is, of course, not closed, but you're keeping an eye on that. These fighters all sort of take up their locations to try to rest, and you and the leader, who you learn is named Helwa, and she tries to communicate with you as best she can, telling you a little bit about their journey to this location from Mount Gakis, and the trial that they have put themselves into in terms of gaining the respect and a rite of passage with their the rest of their tribe. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me. Okay.
Rolling for shit tonight.
All right. Is there anything that you want to do during your watch, or anything that you want to take care of?
Not during my watch, no. I'm thinking about some potential spell changes, but I haven't made any decisions yet.
Okay. Pretty quickly after the torches start to dim a little bit, and you start to hear the somewhat comforting sound of snoring and heavy breathing coming from your companions and the rest of this group. You look over at Bjorn, and he's breathing heavy. You can just tell by looking at him that he's pretty severely injured, but alive. Again, his facial hair having been largely singed from the amounts of fire damage that he was exposed to.
I'm gonna go do a healing word on him. It's not much, but it's something, because he looks so bad. I feel horrible.
Okay, sure, you could do that. That'll help with some of the blistering that he has from the flames. So Bjorn, you as you're resting, you regain 6 hit points. And Mara, you about halfway through your watch, you hear a voice in your head. I told you to leave this place. You will only die if you persist. Be warned. What you have witnessed is but a mere example of the power of this temple.
And I
it.
am recognizing that as Strahd's voice.
You are not. You recognize it as the same voice that you heard upon your entrance earlier that afternoon. A gravelly,
Okay.
sort of hollow voice,
Okay.
whereas I described Strahd's voice as sort of this rich,
Yep.
alluring sort of tone.
Okay.
All right. Anything else from you? We can move on to the next watch, which is Corben.
All right, yeah.
Corben,
Yeah. What's up?
time for your watch.
All right. I'll just get up and kind of post out like with vantage to both the doors.
Okay. Helwa's
I'm gonna move a little bit away from the door there and lay down.
Yeah, Helwa's gonna lay down on her spot right there. All right, Corben, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
God. Wow.
All you hear is snoring, a couple of farts from Bjorn and some of the other folks in the room. But you really don't hear anything else. As hard as you try to listen for the faintest noise, you just really can't catch anything. Which is also a good thing, but you feel uneasy for sure.
Right.
Anything else that you want to do during your watch?
No, I'm fine
Okay.
for now.
All right, it's Bjorn's watch. Then you wake him up.
Bjorn, you're up.
Already?
Yeah.
Is there more skulls?
No, I haven't seen any.
All right,
I-
I'll take this watch then. If there was, I was gonna go back to bed.
Good job with those skulls, by the way. That was impressive.
Yeah, I just kind of think it started hitting me, and
All right, I'll go lay down again.
Okay. Bjorn, roll a perception check for me.
13.
All right. About midway through your watch, you think that you hear the sound of footfalls on the stone ground, and you're sort of sitting there on those skins in the corner, sort of uncomfortable, shifting your weight around, and you just catch from behind this door, possibly, the echoing footfalls of something or someone on the stone.
All right, I'm gonna come up to here and then just peek out to see if I could see
Is that
anything.
door open? I guess it's would you guys have closed those doors, or were they open?
They would be
Yeah,
closed.
we closed.
I
them.
I closed them during my watch. I don't know
Okay.
what happened
All right.
after that.
All right. Bjorn, did you want to open them and go look out the door?
Yep.
Okay, so you open it and look out. Roll a perception
Then I'll-
check.
Yep. I'll step out to right here and. That's persuasion. Sorry.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Did you want to take the first roll? I didn't know.
Yeah, we'll go with the first one, which was a 10 plus 3, so 13.
Well, that first one was for hearing something, right? And then you went outside and roll again. Oh, I see.
It's
The first
actually-
one.
No.
yeah.
Yeah. I just.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Never mind.
actually an 8,
Never mind.
so it would be an 11. But anyhow, nevertheless, you step out into the darkness, and with your dark vision, you can see the grayness of this balcony 30 feet below you, these grand staircases descend to an area 30 feet below, and you look around, you listen, you don't hear the footfalls.
All right. I'll go back in. Looks like my thing died again too, so I'm gonna. I don't know what the hell is going on.
And do you close the door?
I'll close the door. Yep.
Okay. All right. And then last but not least, Casimir will take his watch.
Ooh. Oh, I thought that was his roll.
No, that was me. Where is Casimir? There he is. Perception. Okay. All right. All right. So, what I would like everybody to do is everybody needs to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
We slept too far apart. Wisdom saving throw? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you have advantage, Bjorn, on wisdom saves, or is it the 8?
It's the 8.
Okay. All right. Bjorn and Mara, go ahead and give me a d20 roll, each of you, please.
I got a 19.
Okay, and Mara, 16. All right, give me 1 second here.
Dave, I've prepared some new spells, just FYI.
Okay. This is happening before that, before you wake.
Okay.
So hang with me here.
Okay.
All right. All right, Mara, as you sleep, you find yourself in a dream of the temple, your arrival, the snowstorm, the facade, the amber images of these 6 amber wizards carved into the side of the mountain. And suddenly you feel as though your soul is being pulled out of your body. It's almost as though there's this elasticity that starts to tear and break, a brittleness to the tether that binds your soul to the body. And suddenly, as if a snapped rubber band, you just are pulled and you snap away into what can only be described as an impenetrable void of complete and perfect darkness. You find yourself kneeling on the ground, your hands also touching the ground as if prostrated before your God, perhaps in prayer. You pull your hand away and the floor is wet, as though covered by some sort of layer of water. And you look up and the darkness starts to fade and you see a silver mirror just hanging in the darkness in front of you. Much larger than you. It's a full-length mirror, and you look around and that's all that you see. Everything else is darkness. And the darkness almost seems to be like pushing in on you from all directions. What do you do?
I whisper.
There you go.
I'm dreaming this, right? But I don't know I'm dreaming.
Roll an insight check. You get the sense that this is some sort of a dream, but it feels very real. Because there's no way that, unless there's something in this temple, which there likely might be, but you get the sense that it's some sort of a dreamscape. It doesn't feel real to you.
Okay. I'm just going to whisper, especially since I'm on my knees, the first thing I think about is praying. So I say, Lathander, protect me with your light. I know you're within me. Bring your light to this temple.
As you say these words, you hear this crack, almost as if thunder or someone snapping a thick, sturdy branch. And there's a flash of light, and the mirror moves towards you, right up to you. Almost as if while you're looking at it, it looks at you. You gaze into the mirror, and you see, instead of your own reflection, you see a golden mask fashioned in a visage of a smiling human face, just hovering there where your head should be. Your body not visible in the mirror, just this strange, golden, smirking, smiling mask.
Does it feel menacing?
Very much so. You hear a voice. You seek to vanquish and to be free of this place. Yes?
No, we seek the light.
You will not find light in this place. You will
We
find
bring the
only
light.
darkness.
We bring the light.
Yes, we've heard that before. Many have come here to learn the secrets of this place, to find ways to escape through power. They too were heroes. The mask sort of
Power
almost
doesn't
turns
interest
to
us.
look both ways. Yes. Then what do you seek here? Why have you come?
We seek the truth.
It will be very dangerous. But you know this.
Yes, we do.
There are many lies hidden within these walls. To parse the truth from lie will be difficult.
Like this dream is a lie?
Are dreams lies or portents of what may be or what has been? Gaze deeper into this mirror and I may help you.
How do I know that isn't a lie? How do I know you aren't going to suck the soul right out of me?
Your soul is yours for the moment. I offer but a gift. Should you take it?
Can I cast a spell in my dream?
You can certainly try.
I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on myself. Oh, wait, I've already, yeah.
Okay. I see you seek to protect yourself. That is very smart. If you should seek to gain my favor, you need but ask.
Please help us.
Very well. If you reach and take this mask, I will give you a gift of power. The ability to evade detection. But you must take it willingly. It cannot be forced upon you.
What do I do with the mask? What do you want? What do you want me to do with the mask?
You must simply hold it to your face and the gift will be yours.
Am I still perceiving menace?
Very much.
I told you we don't seek power.
Will you deny the gift, or will you take the gift?
Who are you?
You will learn in time. What's important now is that you succeed in your quest.
I'll take the mask.
All right, you reach forward and it's almost like it's not a mirror anymore. You reach in and you pull the mask forward and you hold it up to your face. And you feel this searing pain as it merges to your face, burns into your face. You cry out in pain. And as you do, you open your eyes and you find yourself laying on the stone floor in the same spot where you fell asleep, crying out. And it wakes many of the people. It wakes Corben. It wakes Bjorn. And we'll stop there for a minute. Ben, are you still with us?
Yep, I'm still here.
Okay.
Did you get my whisper to you?
I did.
My camera is sucking up more juice than it is charging. Do you want me to reconnect or?
No, that's fine. I put up a icon for you. You're good to go.
All right.
What was your wisdom save? It was an 8?
Mine was a 8.
Okay. I need you to roll a d20.
He rolled that 19 already.
Oh, he did? Okay,
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. All right. One sec here. All right. Bjorn, you fall asleep immediately, wounded, burned, charred, and tired. Sleep comes quickly, a deep, deep sleep. But at some point, you are aroused from your sleep by some sort of a fiery explosion. You think perhaps the flame skulls are back, and you sit up, almost like just sit straight up from a deep sleep to almost an awake state. And you look around you, and you're no longer sitting on a stone floor. You're standing on the precipice of this desolate wasteland before you. Ahead of you, to the sides, behind you, everywhere you look, you've got these mountainous canyons and ridges and chasms and mountains erupting in strange, impossible angles of rock formation. Within the chasms, you can see steam and smoke billowing, and you hear the bubbling of lava and geysers erupting with ejected lava flying up into the air and pitter-pattering around you in all directions. Nearby, there's a great river of lava that cuts through the earth, and you can just hear it rumbling as it flows. Flows towards, in the distance, this giant lake of lava. You look towards the lake, and you see something large, something foreign moving towards you. Not fast, not rushing, just kind of lumbering towards you. What do you do?
I grab my axe, knowing that probably certain death is approaching me, and trying to bring pride to my clan. I try to hide my fear and push past it and step towards it.
You move towards it. Okay. You start to move towards it, and it moves towards you. And as you get closer, you start to make out that it is a creature large, bigger than large, huge monstrosity of a creature with what appear to be multiple heads atop these long necks. You count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This giant crocodilian body, this reptilian horror lumbering towards you with a long tail itself ending in tentacles. The gaping maws of these mouths snapping and calling to you. It gets close. You can see that it's covered in these platinum scales. The head of this creature is huge. Big enough to swallow you whole. Big enough to devour an entire village if it wanted to. It gets closer to you, closing the distance much faster than you can on your feet, on your dwarven legs. And it stops 20 feet from you. One of the heads sort of comes down and sort of looks at you. You are a great warrior. And you hear the other heads, warrior, warrior, warrior. You seek fame and glory. Is it true? Glory, fame.
Is it asking me if I seek? Or
Yep.
is it just... It's like, yes, I do. I need it more than anything in this world.
Okay. You answer to it. You seek fame and glory and power. Power. We can help you. Yes, 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 we can help you. All these heads now come down and they all look at you. All 5 of them at various levels, kind of floating on these long necks, going back to this crocodilian body. Yes. You need but ask for the help and we will give it. Great strength, which will guide you to glory and honor and fame. You must ask, and it will be given.
What is this power?
One of the heads comes down right in your face. Great strength to guide your blade.
What is your name, creature?
My name is unimportant. Your name, Bjorn, shall be glorious.
I ask again, what is your name?
Another one of the heads comes down to replace the one that was talking to you. We are the Great Tar Hawk, the 5-headed destroyer. Destroyer, Tar Hawk.
I'll stop and I'll look towards it and I'll smile. Tarok, is that what you say it is?
Yes, Tarok.
Well, it is an honor to finally meet you. The creature that my clan will still tell Tories about my battle. I was like, this is my fame I've been looking for. Then I'll start rushing towards it and swing my mighty axe towards it.
All right, roll a d20 for me. Nice. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Wow.
With everything in your little dwarven body, you race towards it with your great sword, and you swing. And as you do, you lop the head off of one of the necks, and you just hear this howl, and you are thrown backwards, like you're being pulled back into darkness, and you find yourself waking up on the stone of the chamber that you fell asleep in, breathing heavy, and you're actually gripping your sword. You were like asleep with your hands gripping your sword tightly. And at this point, you hear Mara cry out. She screams, and everybody wakes up. Who was on the last watch?
Casimir.
Casimir, yeah.
Yeah. Casimir runs over to Mara. Are you okay? And Mara, you look up at his eyes, and you can see just fear in his face. Like, he's just pale, even more pale than he usually is. My God. Everybody's up now. They're all holding their weapons. Mara and Bjorn, you both have 1 point of exhaustion, so you're going to have disadvantage on ability checks until you get in a long rest.
All right.
And I need Bjorn to roll a D100.
$64.
Okay. And then roll a D10.
$7.
All right. Bjorn, as you open your eyes and look about, you see your friends, and you look over at the other humanoids in the room, all of who have gotten up, these berserker mountain folk. And you look at them, and you can see their faces are the same faces as this 5-headed creature. Their heads have been replaced. You try to shake it out, but you see visions of this creature in their faces. And you also are going to have disadvantage on your ability checks, but you are hallucinating. You're having vivid, realistic hallucinations of the 5-headed creature. Its heads atop these other individuals.
Am I aware of the hallucination, or is it like...
No, it's so vivid that it's real. What happened is you have a short-term madness. So
right.
we just rolled on the madness table. So you have a short-term madness. It says you experience vivid hallucinations as if they are real and have disadvantage on ability checks for the next 7 minutes.
All right, so
Corben, you have achieved a complete full rest. Just FYI. Everybody's back to full hit points. It's a long rest, aside from the fact that Mara, you and Corben, Bjorn both have a point of exhaustion. Bjorn is hallucinating.
Am I like aggravated to
you tell me
these things?
You tell me.
Role
play it out.
So I'm waking up and I'm seeing these heads again, right? And you're saying that I'm not aware of the hallucination.
You cannot decipher reality from the hallucination at this point for the next 7 minutes.
All right. Then, yeah, I would probably, if I'm mad, I would probably be attacking, thinking I'm still attacking those heads.
Okay. Roll initiative. Everybody roll initiative. What the heck?
And I didn't get anything from a long rest, right?
Let's see.
We got our hit points back, right?
Yeah, that's mainly what I'm asking.
Hold on. Yes, you did. You got your hit points back. And Mara, you have something special. You have accepted a gift.
Yeah. I'm kind of rethinking that whole idea.
Let's see. All right. So, you can cast. You can now cast the spell. I mean, you don't know this. I'm just going to tell you so that you can use it. You don't necessarily know this, so the first time you do it, you might want to sort of kind of lean into the role play on it a little bit. But you can now cast the spell non-detection without components, without expending a spell slot, up to 3 times per day. Or you can use your reaction to succeed on a failed dexterity saving throw. And I think I can probably drop that in. Let me do this. I will drop that in the chat for you.
I did prepare some new spells, and I can't add my own spells. So I'm going to need your help with that. Sorry.
Okay, give me a minute here.
Yeah.
It's page 6. A lot of notes for the Amber Temple, as you can imagine. What the heck? Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm actually going to send it to you in a private Discord. Wow. There you are.
Can you add it to my spells?
I can.
Non-detection anyway?
Yep. So you are unable to add your own spells, huh?
Yeah, I still can't unless I'm user erroring it, but I believe that I've tried to do it the way you guys told me, and I still can't add them. So I have 3 that I need added.
Okay, give me a sec here. Let me pull up your character sheet. All right, what are they?
Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Prayer of Healing.
It's already on there, but yes. Okay, what's the third one?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Let me see. Oh, and the other one is on there already. And
Okay.
and then if you could add the non-detection one.
There you go. All right, so let's get back to this. Bjorn, you jump up with your sword in hand. Let's see. Why didn't I roll initiative? Oh boy, that's pretty bad. All right, Corben, you're at the top of the order.
Do I guess I have to figure out if something's going on. So do I notice anything? I get up, I'm looking at Mara. She's seems to have recovered from whatever the screaming was about. Can I perceive anything else is happening, I guess? Can I tell Bjorn is freaking out?
Roll a insight check as you sort of scan your team. I have something else for you too, Mara, that I'm going to drop in here.
Oh.
If I can find it.
10.
No, there's too much going on at this point, but what you do see is that everybody is pretty much at attention with weapons, so it's kind of hard to determine that Bjorn is planning anything at this point because everybody's on edge.
Right. All right, I'm just gonna move up a little bit. I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. All right, Bjorn.
What was the creature's name again? It was Tarak.
Yep.
So do I see the heads of everybody, or where's the closest one?
All of them except for your companions.
All right.
So there are 5 individuals, these mountain folk, and all 5 of them have a head of this creature on it, this sort of reptilian head.
All right. I'll start laughing and spiraling like insane and just being super stoked about finally finding the creature of stories that my clan will talk about. And I'm like, finally, I have someone. They will all tell the battle of Bjorn and Tarak. You will all fight you till my last breath, and I'll swing down Reckless Attack against this guy.
No, that's Casimir.
Oh, that's Casimir? All right.
He doesn't have a head on him right now.
All right. So I'm going to rush.
Let me rephrase. He's got his head on him.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And swing a sword. My great sword. 9 to hit.
9 is going to miss.
All right. Oh, sorry. They're reckless attacks. So
okay.
That'll be at... Or would I have disadvantage on these?
No, on ability. Didn't I say ability checks? Let's see.
I couldn't remember which one.
Yeah, it's not attack rolls, it's ability checks.
All right, so yeah, that would be a advantage, so 17 to hit.
Okay, and we'll go with the first damage. So you swing the greatsword and just cleave into this creature with this Tarhawk head on it, and it just hisses at you. The hallucinations are visual and auditory, and you hear it cry out and hiss. And Corben, you look over and you just see a look of confusion on this mountain folk man's, or actually this is Astrid, the female. You see just a terrified look as Bjorn comes in and swings for a total of 10 slashing damage.
Yep. Then I'll second attack.
Yep, that'll hit for an additional 11. He comes back around with the second cleave of his huge sword.
Just laughing so hard and like just being so happy about battling this great creature.
That brings us to... Do you want to do anything else, Bjorn?
No, that's it.
All right, Mara.
You're muted.
Did Bjorn kill the first guy?
No, but
No.
it's pretty close.
Okay.
I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to cast command on Bjorn because I can see he looks wild-eyed. He does not look like himself, and so I'm going to
Just laughed.
command on him. Yeah, I'm going to cast command on him.
Okay. What command do you utter?
Stop.
All right, Bjorn, make a wisdom save. What's your spell save DC, Mara?
15.
Okay. He fails the save. And basically,
Thanks, Mara.
Bjorn just stops his attack and looks at you quizzically with this kind of crazy grin on his face. Anything else, Mara? Hello? Anything else?
No. I'm thinking for a
Okay,
second
got
here.
We've had so many audio problems. I'm not sure if people just can't hear me or I can't hear them or what's going on.
No.
Are you going to try to talk to him?
Oh, well, he looks crazed. Bjorn, it's us. Everything's okay.
Okay. So you get off a few words. The the mountain folk person next to you gets up and grabs a spear off the wall next to her bed and moves forward and gets about right here and points the spear right at your throat, Bjorn, and says, "Halt your attack! What is this?" And she is going to ready an action to pierce you with her spear should you continue your attack. Casimir is going to cast a spell. Let's see. It is... There it is. He's going to cast a spell and he says, "Bjorn, I suggest you sit your ass down on the ground and take a rest." And he casts Suggestion. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It doesn't work. That's funny. And
Natural 20.
Yep, perfect timing for that. The wolf is going to move in and try to bite you. Let's see. It does have advantage because of pack tactics. Where's the second roll? 16's not gonna make it. It bites into your leather hides. Back to Corben.
I'm gonna. That guy's in my way. Can I? I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm gonna try to grab onto Bjorn, and I'll just say, "Stop! It's this place. These are our allies. These are our friends." And I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a grapple attack, which is a athletics roll, contested by either acrobatics or athletics from Bjorn. Your choice, Ben.
All right. That would be ability check, correct?
It would, so it would be at disadvantage.
I'll have a straight roll since I'm raging for strength.
Ooh.
Athletics.
Yep. Corben, you successfully grapple him and sort of wrap your arms around the dwarf and hold him tight. That brings us back to Bjorn. You have been you have been given the command to stop. So this round you do have to follow that command because you failed your save.
All right.
You are now grappled by your friend Corben, and there is a spear at your throat. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Do I fight the wisdom save then, or?
I'm
trying to see.
You follow the command on your next turn. That's all it says. It only lasts for one round. So this round you do have to follow the command. So you stop you stop your attack.
Yep. So that's my turn.
Anything else you want to do?
Just
like communication wise or anything?
Just yelling to let me go. It's like, don't you see? Look at it. It's Tarok, and I'm just like struggling as hard as I can and just raging trying to get to him.
Okay. Mara. Quick question, Ben. For barbarians, if you don't hit something or attack something on a turn, do you lose your rage?
Yep. If something attacks me, I'll post it. I think it's just something. Did it just post?
Yep. If your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then.
Yep.
So your rage ends.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead, Mara.
When Corben yelled earlier that he's not in his right mind, it's his play, or it's this place. Did the woman with the spear understand and step back at all, or is she still threatening with the spear?
She has the spear held out towards him, but she has not done anything with it yet.
Okay. He's hallucinating. He's seeing things. I'm talking to her. Please don't attack him. I can help heal your friend, but don't attack him. He's not in his right mind. Something happened. Something happened to me last night in my dreams too. Please stand down. Don't hurt him. We need to stay together.
Okay. Is that your turn? Essentially, communicating with her.
Yeah, and okay. All of them. I'm kind of looking at all of them so that I'm trying to get them to understand that there's, and hoping, since they've been here for a couple nights, they understand there's something weird going on here.
Okay. All right, so now it's their turn. One of them from behind you, Mara, steps forward. Oops, not that way. Steps forward this way and walks around the front of you over to the wolf and grabs onto the fur of the wolf and kind of pulls the wolf back. And the wolf complies. It is their companion after all. And kind of he pulls it back this way. And the leader, Helwa, she with her one hand on the spear, kind of readied. She puts her other arm out to her companion, sort of like the one that was attacked, and sort of pushes, like, let's move back a little bit, as if you get the feeling that she understood you, and they move back. Now, at this point, technically, you are grappled. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want to, Bjorn. Let me think about this for a minute.
It's still my
It's
turn. When am I still commanded to stop?
Yeah, no,
Or
you
was that
can't,
to the-
because it's not the end of the. It's not the end of. Well, hold on. Let me just take a peek at this.
Is it end of turn or end of round?
Yeah, I thought it said 1 round.
Duration is 1 round. Yep. So you do not attack as they move back.
All right.
And it's Casimir's turn, and he steps forward and he says, "What Mara says is true. The same happened to me. A terrible nightmare. I am shaken to the core. Please, Bjorn, you are hallucinating. You are seeing things that aren't there." And he'll walk up to you, and he just gets in your face as Bjorn's holding you. He says, "Look at me. Bjorn, look at me." And that's his turn. I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna do this. And you can play it out how you think would happen on your turn. But I'm gonna roll a persuasion check for him. It's not his forte. 11. Okay. The wolf is gonna hold its turn in case Bjorn attacks any of its friends. And now we're back to Corben. Corben, you're still holding him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the grapple up. Just say, Bjorn, stop. These are our friends. It's this place. It's this place. Don't attack. Just look away. Whatever it is. There's no danger here. And
Why don't you roll a persuasion check as well for us?
okay. Yeah, 10.
Okay, 10. All right, Bjorn, it's back to you. So you can take all that information into account as you think about what his response would be. Do you try to struggle and break free? Do you attack? You're not raging anymore, so your rage has worn off. And I'll let you take it from there.
So I'm confused at this point, and I'm trying to understand them, but I still see this creature's faces. Would it be like an insight to see if they're telling the truth or if I'm just gonna attack them? Like Bjorn just doesn't know what to do at this point. So
Okay. Yeah. So you're sure. You want to know if you should believe Casimir and Corben and Mara?
yeah. So would it be?
It would be an insight check.
All right.
And it would be at disadvantage because of your situation.
All right.
So 7.
Yep.
It's they're your friends and they're all saying something to you, but it sure seems real.
All right. I guess
maybe they just don't see what you see.
Yeah. I'm screaming. I'm like, he's right there, and I'm gonna re-rage and then try to ungrapple myself free to approach these guys.
All right. So, Corben, roll an athletics check to maintain your.
I guess a natural 20.
Bjorn, you would be at a disadvantage because of
Yeah, I just raged though.
So that cancels it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, you break free. You slip from
All right.
Corben's grapple.
Yeah, so that would be my action, right?
That would be your action, correct?
Yep. So then, as movement, I'll charge these guys 5, 10, 15. Then that's it.
All right. The wolf is going to pounce at you because it sees you going to attack its friends. Actually, it can't move. Can it move as a reaction? Nope, it can't. So I'm not going to do that. All right. Mara.
I'm going to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to cast command again because I saw that was helpful. This time I'm going to say, close your eyes now.
Okay. Bjorn, roll in a wisdom save again.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Good Lord.
Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
I'm really not trying to be an asshole, guys. I'm just trying to play this madness thing.
Yeah,
Like,
you're leaning into it. That's fine.
I'm not trying to be a douchebag.
No, we know
I'm
that.
really not.
We all know that.
know.
You're making some natural 20 rolls at inopportune times. That's just the way it is. That's the dice.
All right, sorry guys.
All right, so Mara, that did not work. Is there anything else that you want to do?
I that's all I can do, I think, right now.
All right. Okay. Ay. 30. They all move in. All right. First off, actually, it's not Scald's turn yet. Okay. So we'll go with Helwa first. She's the one in the upper left corner here. She is going to make 3 spear attacks. She doesn't have advantage. So 18, 20, 16. I think they all miss.
Yep, 21 without a shield.
All right, the one above her is going to swing a great axe. 12 is going to miss. Astrid, who you injured greatly, is going to attack you with advantage. They are not hitting you. And the one behind you, Frida, 22. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so 13 slashing damage, halved because you're raging. Ay. All right. That brings us to Casimir. He looks at you, Corben. He says, "What can we do? We must stop him. He will kill them all." And Casimir is... God, what can he do? Come on, Casimir, do something here. Well, he's gonna try it. He's gonna try it again. He commands out to you, Bjorn. He says, "Bjorn, drop your weapon and stop your attack." Go ahead and roll a wisdom save. All right, so you fail. You drop your weapon and you stop your attack. Let me just read the rest of this real quick. And then he says, "Do not attack him, or the spell will end." And that's Casimir's turn. The wolf is going to move forward. And Mara, it actually moves through you can see that it's moving towards Bjorn as if it's gonna attack. It's moving through your space. Do you want to take an attack of opportunity on the wolf?
No, but if he attacks, I'm gonna throw up a warding flare in front of Bjorn.
Okay, smart, because he is going to attack. So it will be at disadvantage. Nice, very nice. Disadvantage with a bite attack. Although it has pack tactics, so it's just going to be a normal roll instead of an advantage roll. 7, it misses. Oof. Oh, that's funny. All right, Corben.
It's like a ticking time bomb.
I know.
I'm gonna run up and yell out, "Take this rope. We'll tie his arms and his legs together so he can't attack anyone. We'll tie him up with this rope. Don't injure him." I can't move through these guys, right?
No, he's pretty much surrounded at this point. But you say that. Do you do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the rope to this guy standing.
Okay. Yeah. You pass it to him. He reaches back and grabs it, nodding to you.
And is that considered my action?
Yeah, I think to pull the rope out of your pack and then hand it to the guy would be your action. If you had already had the rope in your hand, it would be a little bit different, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So anything else that you want to do?
Nope.
Okay.
Just hoping that works.
All right, let's see here. Bjorn. I'm reading suggestion. And I'm trying to see if you can make a...
You say drop the weapon
and
not attack?
And stop your attack.
All right, then I would say I would probably do that then.
Well, yeah, yeah, exactly. You've done it. I'm just trying to see if you get to... No, there's no additional saves after you... Okay, so you don't attack. You've dropped your weapon.
All right, I'm just gonna look around, being like total freaking confusion, and like my rage calms down since I'm not attacking anything and haven't taken damage, and I'm just standing there like just every muscle in my body tensing, wanting to attack but not being able to, and that's my turn.
Okay, Mara.
Okay, I'm gonna come forward and say, he's afraid of you, but he's not afraid of us. Give me the rope and move away. Turn away from him so he can't see your faces. You're scaring him. For some reason, he thinks you're something else. And I ask for the rope from the other guy so that I can tie him up.
Okay. All right. That is your turn, and we move to the mountain folk, and we'll say, for the sake of sort of narrative and timing, that
tie me up.
that Bjorn is tied up and hobbled, and you talk him down a little bit, and the whole time, Bjorn, for the next 7 minutes as this is happening, you can see these once mountain folk people are now these reptilian-headed creatures that are sort of their long tongues kind of slithering out of their mouths, and these big fanged maws, and they seem to be laughing at you at times and sort of licking their reptilian lips at other times. And 7 minutes after you wake, you look around and you start to see that vision has faded. You still have the level of exhaustion, as do you, Mara, from the night's encounter. and it is the morning of your first full day in the Amber Temple. You've spent one night, and much lies ahead of you. But we're gonna go
We've
ahead and
explored one room.
we're gonna go ahead and end tonight's session right there.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Amber
Oh,
Temple. Oh,
Yikes.
we made it
Yeah.
one room that we most much fled from.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm glad you guys put me down. Like, I didn't know what to do. I
No,
wanted to
me
be
too.
like, hey, I'm not gonna do anything.
I was like
But,
7 minutes and we're in initiative. Like,
Yeah.
He could have easily
Good-
killed
good
all of
call.
those people.
I would have
Good
had
call.
yeah.
Good call on the rope, man. Smart move.
I wanted to scream out like metagame and like, freaking put me down, put a non-lethal count. Like, just, I'm gonna murder
Well,
everybody.
The problem is you're very hard
Your
to hit.
AC. Yeah, your AC
Yeah.
is insane.
your AC
and like you
yeah,
probably
it
got a
is.
good
It-
nut.
I know
That
it's
would've
awesome
taken
for
us
the
the-
party, but it's terrible if I'm
Not when he's
against you
turned
guys.
against you.
Yeah.
This whole room of people fighting you would take like 5-6 rounds.
You would take us all out.
Yeah.
I was just hoping we could do it before I had to start dipping into the expensive spells to try to stop
I know.
you. But Casimir had to.
Yeah, I'm glad
Yeah.
you guys figured out. I'm glad I didn't kill anybody too. Like,
I'm glad you failed those wisdom saves.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be. My wisdom sucks, and I hit a nat 20 on that. I was like, are you kidding me?
We should all start sleeping in a ring around Corben. I'm letting you know right now.
Yeah, tie me up
Stay
every time I
close.
fall asleep, just in case I go mad.
Wow, that was pretty cool. Well, that's one
Yeah, that was
night.
crazy.
One night down.
Yeah.
Nice job, guys. Let's do this. Let's end this. Let's end the recording. We'll end the video for folks who are watching. Thanks for checking out the Curse of Strahd. We'll see you next time in a couple weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.